All right, here it is, Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. Just finished eating lunch, still on my lunch break, and I'm at work. And I'm here making a video. This is regarding the whole Texas State Trooper, Shaun King, Sharita Cole incident. Let me start by saying Shaun King is a spineless crapweasel. So for those of you who are unaware of what's been going on, let me start from the beginning here. Sunday morning, Shaun King tweets out, he sent out several tweets, but he had a Facebook post in which he described, the post was titled, Texas Trooper Rapes and Kidnaps Woman. I believe that was the title of it. There'll be a screenshot of it here in the video, so you'll be able to see it. And I'll have links to sites that have the whole thing in case you want to read it. But basically what happened was early Sunday morning, Texas Highway Patrol, Texas Department of Public Safety trooper stops a woman who's driving intoxicated. Does some FSTs on her, ends up taking her to jail. Not a big deal. Happens all the time. People drive drunk, get arrested. Happens all the time. However, this woman decided to make up a whole bunch of, Shaun King posted out her story, which was like fourth-hand information to him. The problem is he posted it as if it was gospel truth. Everything she said was absolutely 100% the truth. She wouldn't have ever possibly lied because, God forbid, drunk people never lie about what happened to get them arrested. So what he says, the claims are that the woman was not arrested for drunk driving. She was arrested because the officer did not like her attitude. He cuffed her, put her in the car, in the front seat, and then he got in the car and he started grabbing her by the thigh. He hiked her skirt up, started putting his hand in her crotch. Then he told her that for certain favors, obviously referring to sex, that her arrest would go away and she could go on her way and nothing would happen. Then, according to the story, the female's boyfriend shows up. The officer takes off, drives erratically just so that he can lose the boyfriend, and then he starts propositioning the female again. Eventually, she went to jail, which was where she was kidnapped, apparently, according to Shaun King. She was kidnapped and being held for ransom, in other words, bail, at the jail. So it goes on. He posts it all like it's 100% accurate truth, and it blows up, as typical Shaun King things do. He's got like 1.5 million followers on Facebook and Twitter. I don't know what he's got. He's got a lot of people that follow him. God knows why. The guy's an idiot. Anyway, so it goes viral. People start trying to find the cop. Apparently there's two guys that work for Texas Department of Public Safety with the same name. So both of them start getting death threats from Shaun King's lovely followers. It's blowing up all over social media. A bunch of leftist media sites picked it up and ran the story again like it was gospel truth. And so later on in the day, Texas DPS puts out a Facebook post and says, look, because of the seriousness of the allegations, we reviewed the video, and there is absolutely nothing in the video to corroborate this woman's story. We've submitted the video to the district attorney's office, and if they allow us, we will release the video. Well, lo and behold, guess what happened last night? Texas DPS put the whole body cam from the entire stop on YouTube. I'm going to splice in several bits of that video into this. You'll be able to see the pertinent parts of this stop. I will also have a link to the entire video if you want to watch it. It is a 1 hour, 54-minute long video. They went from start to finish, from the time the officer activated the lights before she pulled over her car until after he dropped her off at the jail. That's how long the video is. Non-stop, there's no cuts, there's no edits. They did blur a couple things in there like license plates because they have to. So that's it. What do you see in the video? First of all, you see her take the FSTs. Her speech is a little slurred. She's saying some odd things. Not a huge deal. Some people have a speech impediment. It could be that. So that's why they do the FSTs, field sobriety tests. So he does some of those, and obviously I'm not a DUI expert. I work for Sheriff's Department. I don't do traffic enforcement. I don't do field sobriety tests. He sees something in his field sobriety test. He decides to arrest her for driving under the influence.
Can you reach up and touch that with your right index finger for me?
Yes.
Thank you. And can you do that same thing with your left? You need to keep your head facing towards me.
Okay.
You're going to follow this just with your eyes. You're not going to move your head around. You're just going to follow it with your eyes. Do you understand?
Yes.
He hooks her up, puts her in his car. He does seat her in the front seat. This is not uncommon. California Highway Patrol does that all the time. I see them do it all the time. I have no idea why you would put someone in your front seat if you have a cage, but it's not uncommon practice. Puts her in the front seat, seat belts are in. Very careful to not get anywhere touching her where it would be inappropriate. You can see him, he holds the seatbelt out away from her as he buckles her in.
All right, ma'am. You're being placed under arrest for driving while intoxicated. I need you to keep facing towards my car. Form the opinion. You've lost the normal use of your mental or physical faculties due to the introduction of alcohol into your system. You're gonna be sitting in the front passenger side of my patrol car, okay? Wait right back here. Let's make sure I sit. Just wait. You can go ahead and sit up here. I'm gonna reach around and buckle you in. .23 Waco.
Going
to be 95 one time with the subject on my tree, 1055.
And then he goes up and he does a quick search of the car. What does he find in the car? Something that you can see early on in the body cam footage. There's 2 large open bottles of booze in the back seat, just laying there on the back seat. So he pulls those out, puts them on the roof of the car. Then he goes back into the car and he gets up in the front seat area and there's a styrofoam cup in the cup holder. What's in the styrofoam cup in the cup holder? Alcohol.
That's alcohol right there. She's actually drinking while she was driving.
So, in addition to his FSTs, he's got an open container. She's drinking while she's actually driving. She's under arrest for DUI. He goes back, gets in the car, starts printing out all the tow forms and everything else he needs. He ends up, somebody shows up, he talks to them, he gets her purse, deals with the car, everything else. He leaves. Before he leaves the site to transport her to the jail, he gets on the radio, just like my department does. Says, I'm en route to the jail. Here's my beginning mileage.
1123 Waco.
Yeah. 1123, go ahead.
I'm going to be en route to the Ellis County Jail. Starting mileage when ready.
1123, go ahead.
95973. Again, that's 95973.
1123. 02, 25 hours.
1123 county.
Then he gets to the jail. He tells him the ending mileage.
1123 Waco. I'll be out at the Ellis County Jail. Ending mileage when ready.
In
500 feet, turn left onto Cliff Street.
95978.
1123. 0233 hours.
DPS 1 unit going in. 1123 county. I'll be out at your location. Ending mileage when ready.
Got
95978.
10-4.
You know what you don't see the entire time? You know what I didn't notice? No mention of you're under arrest for a bad attitude. There's no mention of sexual favors for leniency. There is, most notably, no little car chase where he's trying to lose the boyfriend. Absolutely nothing alleged in Shaun King's whole story occurred, which is completely unsurprising to anybody with a rational thought. The story that she told was, or the story that Shaun King told for her was so ridiculously over the top that it was totally implausible. I am not suggesting remotely that cops have never sexually assaulted someone that was under arrest, but the whole the car chase thing, I mean, everything, it was ridiculous. It sounded like something from a movie. So you can feel free to watch the video. It's completely unfounded. Again, like I said, there will be clips in here I've shown you clips of the stop from the body camera. Nothing she says happens. Other things that she says didn't happen, like the alcohol in the car. She claims she wasn't drunk. So the whole entire story is bullshit. You know it's bullshit because Shaun King went back and he deleted his Facebook post. He also went back and deleted a bunch of his tweets. So he obviously knows the whole story was bullshit. But what Shaun King has not done is he has not issued a retraction. He has not admitted that he did anything wrong. He has not admitted that the story was total bullshit. He's pretending like it never happened.
All right, so here we are on Shaun King's Facebook page. And let's see, I'm looking for that retraction. I'm looking for some sort of acknowledgement that he screwed up. Looking for something that says this whole thing was a bunch of bullshit, and I'm not finding it. Wait. No, that's not it. That's it? No, that's not it either. Yeah, keep scrolling. Keep looking. It's not going to be here because it's never happened. You know what else is not here? His original post, the one that he deleted in order to pretend like none of this ever happened.
This guy is completely spineless. He has zero integrity, zero honor, zero credibility, and this guy deserves absolutely zero respect. If you are a Shaun King follower and you follow him after this, you're a moron. This is ridiculous. This guy has done more to harm the police community relations than any single person that I can think of, besides maybe Al Sharpton. And yet, here he is, completely in the wrong, and he's just pretending like it never happened. The media should be going after this guy. The New York Daily News, who's seen fit to publish all kinds of Shaun King's stupid rants, should be going after this guy. But I'd be willing to bet my paycheck no one is going to touch him. They're just going to pretend like it never happened. That's it. Sorry for the rant. And screw Shaun King.